I've been breaking out recently, really sucks, but I get this every now and then. I think it's just stress. Now I'm going to take my Milk of Magnesia. It can be used as a primer. I'm sure most of you women out there know this. It really does help keep my makeup in place all throughout the day or night, depending on when I do use it. You can have it all over your face or on your T-zone, it's completely up to you. And wait for it to dry. Dry, 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 wait for it to dry. Once it's dry, it looks like... yeah, that's it dry. Eyebrow brush, I don't know what it's called, forgive me. Brush my eyebrows up and neaten them. Now I'm using my angled brush with my Fluidline by M.A.C in the colour Dipdown. I'm going to use this to fill out my eyebrows. And I actually don't fill in my eyebrows. I've been doing this for a while now. I just go around the borders of my eyebrows. I never actually fill them in at all. Just do a couple strokes at the top and a couple strokes at the bottom, just for more precise shape. My concealer brush, and I'm going to get my M.A.C ProLongwear concealer in the colour NC42, and I mix it with my very, very old concealer, also by M.A.C, and it's the Studiofix NW40 concealer. I've had this for so long now, it's unbelievable. Let's go over the borders of my eyebrows and just try as much as possible to be very, very precise. I'm quite fussy when it comes to my eyebrows. Surprisingly, I've just learned that about myself. I'm using my Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques just to blend that in, because I feel like it really does blend my concealer very, very well, especially around my eyebrows and for my contouring. Now onto the second eyebrow. Oh no, dreaded second eyebrow. Here we go. Once again, I do the same thing. I just go below the borders of my eyebrows, and if I've made a mistake here with my Fluidline, I can always correct it with my concealer. I'm sure you girls know this, man. Again, I'm going in with my expert face brush just to blend in the concealer. Really don't like the look of my eyebrows at the moment, so I'm going in again, but I think I'm gonna move on because these can be fixed much later. It's by M.A.C Match Master 7.5 and my stippling brush. Couple squirts, well not on my nose, couple squirts. I like to put it on my head because I just prefer it there. And I use my stippling brush by Real Techniques to blend, 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 rub, 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 all over the face, baby. Now you can probably see that my concealer is still visible, so I take one of my brushes and I put a bit of foundation on it and I just use that to help blend it in more. Neaten that up a bit, and it's time for my concealer. Put a little bit of my concealer onto my expert face brush and I use that for underneath my eyes. So I've blended my concealer. Now I'm going to use my powder brush and my Ben Nye's banana powder and just put that on top of my concealer under both my eyes and a tiny bit above my eyebrows, just a bit. Now I'm going to contour my nose. I take my concealer brush again, put a tiny bit of concealer on there, and I'll just draw a line down the middle of my nose. I've done that. I'm going to take my expert face brush again just to blend that in. I don't want it to be too strong because it's just my everyday makeup look. Right in. Then I take my sleek Faceforrn contouring and blush palette in medium and the M.A.C Mineralise Skinfinish colour Sun Power, and I mix those two together because it gives me the shade I really like. Then I go on in and contour away, just slightly below my eyebrows and down to the peak of my nose. get my expert face brush again, just to dust away any excess contour powder down the middle of my nose and at the top of my eyebrows. Now I'm going to take my blush brush and my blush. It's by M.A.C and it's called Sweet as Cocoa. I like this one because it's got a very mild shimmer and it's also really nice for a daytime look. I take my contour powder mixture and I just run that below where my blush is. Then I take my powder brush, just a tiny bit to highlight below where I've contoured. Use my Rimmel Exaggerate Eyeliner in black. 100% black, baby. And I usually start my eyeliner from the wing, actually. That's how I do my eyeliner. Going back in for these eyebrows, man, they're really not making me happy. Just gonna fix these up so we can keep the ball rolling, baby. L'Oreal's Telescopic Extra Black Mascara. I really like mascaras with thin brushes. I'm so used to using this one. I've been using it for so many years now. Can't get enough of it. Now I use one coat of that and I move on to my lashes. Details of these are below. And my bonding glue, they work perfectly for eyebrows. Honey. I'm going to use my Studiofix powder by M.A.C in NW45 just to set my makeup. I don't use an invisible powder, this is what I use for the meantime, and it works perfectly. Moisturise these lips with my EOS lip balm. Now I'm using my M.A.C lipstick in the colour Pink Plaid. I'm going to use my next MAC lipstick just to mix the colours, and it's Creme de Nude by MAC. This up with some tissue, and finally I'm going to take my lip pencil, also by MAC, in the colour Whirl. And yes, honey, your face is done, but where's your hair? Whip this bad boy on, and we are set. Serve y'all face. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope it was an enjoyable one, and I will be back real soon.